Sutton Trapper of the Year. I sold weight to the Trappers of the Year. That makes me the Trappers Trapper of the Year. And I was like,
he sent for Coke in there.
And on that note, welcome guys to another episode of this season's podcast.
oh, no way you done me dirty like that.
It is your host, Clouds
Him.
P.
And the belly in the building.
And Harry.
And Harry, of course. How you boys feeling? All good?
Aye, man's knackered, but man's it.
Yeah, and he's the reason why we're recording so late. And Harry's panicking. He wants to punch Adele in the face.
We live on Black Man Time +1, baby.
That's all I wanted.
Okay, cool. So yeah, as you lot know, we always commence the show with a Premier League roundup. This week isn't any different. So on the Saturday, 20th of January, 2018, Brighton 0, Chelsea 4.
Well, you were calling that a slaughter, innit?
Bro, I told you, fam. And if Morata was playing, he would have scored.
Williams' goal was goal of the weekend.
Yeah, very, very good goal. Hazard was wavy, innit? Unplayable.
Phenomenal.
Unplayable. Batshuayi looked good. He was obviously heavily involved with William's goal.
It's just a shame he didn't score. That's his issue.
On like a funny note, do you not see when like Victor Moses is a knee slide and there was like 3 lines, bro?
Oh, well, they did like the Drogba thing.
Bro!
And everyone was like...
That horse penis cunt.
Yeah,
what the hell,
His wife is going to be banged at home.
Yeah. But obviously it's a routine win for Chelsea. I also want to like add a little bit of a side note. Charlie Masonda got the assist for Victor Moses' goal. I've been pushing for this kid.
That was a beautiful
I've been
goal.
pushing for him to come into the team, innit? But Conte's not really listening to my texts, but it's all good.
Fam, Bellin.
Yeah, I might have to, fam. I'm usually a text guy, but I'm going to have to call him privately. But anyways, yeah, next game, West Ham 1, Bournemouth 1. It was crazy, innit? Because it was like Ryan Fraser scored, and then straight off the other end, Chicharito scored.
You finally got a goal.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know much about like what to say about this game, because I know like West Ham have been in
Good for
amazing
Bournemouth.
form. Yeah, amazing result for Bournemouth. West Ham have been in amazing form since Mr. I Could Do Any Job on the Planet came in. Bournemouth are like, they always do this, innit? It's the second half of the season where Bournemouth kind of pick up pace and manage to stay in the Prem. Do you know what I mean? So like this is kind of routine for Bournemouth. I don't know if it's going to be enough.
I think everyone gets worried about them, but they're actually pretty normally safe.
Yes. However, like with that being said, we're obviously going to talk about this result. Like we saw Swansea beat Liverpool 1-0. Do you know what I mean? And since Carvajal
I
came
went to
into
the
the
pub
team,
for
like,
that, and I was a bit surprised.
crazy.
I
So
was
it's
very
like
surprised.
like
That's Liverpool.
yeah.
Robin-
That's what
Robin Hood.
I said this. I said this to my dad. I was like, they beat Man City. They're going to lose to Swansea, and it happened. But anyways, I think like bearing in mind Man City have won the league at this point, the race for whoever stays in the Prem is going to be so much more
Between
entertaining.
Watford and Swansea, I think it's 6 points, 4 points. It's just low. It's not high. Like one win will drop you up, get you to like 15th out of nowhere.
We're obviously going to speak about Swansea when their result comes up, especially with like the shock departure of Marco Silva. But until then, Stoke City 2, Huddersfield 0. Adele, over to you. Joe Allen scoring. So did Diouf.
Yeah, obviously, he's just since they've sacked Hughes, they just breathed more life back into the team.
It's not even like Paul Lambert. Like,
he's known for nothing doing anything special. You know, he's been in the Prem for over 1,200 days. It was or something, some crazy ass stat. And he's getting the performance out of the team.
Yeah, 100%. You know what? As well, like, say what you want to say about Stoke City. Like you can say they're boring, like cold Tuesday night in Stoke or whatever. But they're a Premier League team at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? Like, it'll be weird if they're not in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean?
You got
when you were younger, did you never get like Sunderland and Stoke mixed up? I used to, innit?
No.
But like as I got older,
Sunderland were the fuck off boys.
That's what I'm saying.
Fulham.
As I got older, like
no, but it's
you understand.
Like Fulham,
like,
you always go, "Oh, it's not the Premier League without Fulham." That's what I used to say anyway.
Well, not anymore though. Look how
but then
look how
that's what I'm
much
saying.
shit
But then they get
changed.
relegated. So if something like Stoke goes down, you go.
They can't lose their identity because they'll lose probably the core players that make
yeah.
them Stoke.
Yeah,
do you get what I mean?
Exactly.
I mean,
And it's not even that. When you look at Stoke, bro, they've got Shaqiri, Choupo-Moting.
But guess
like,
who? Because of Mark Hughes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That man will get Messi to Burnley.
Yeah, I personally like Mark Hughes as a manager, innit? Like
he just does.
he's just
He's
mediocre. That's exactly
mediocre.
what I was gonna say.
Well done, Sparky.
Bloody hell.
He's a United player. I know his nickname.
But cool. Going over to a less fortunate fixture for Watford, in particular for their manager Marco Silva. Leicester City 2, Watford 0. Vardy scored a penalty. Mara scored a 91st minute. Let's leave Leicester out of it. Good. They're having a good season. They brought in a good manager. Watford got rid of Marco Silva after that.
Did you see the reasoning?
Yeah, apparently it was all to do with like Everton's approach.
So basically saying he was distracted.
Yeah.
I thought that was a bit stupid.
And it's like, I think for Marco Silva, it's also nice to see that a lot of people like disagreed with their decision. So like
But
Gary Lineker was like something about good manager, why they have to get rid of him. I don't know if you saw Richarlison's tweet.
Yeah,
where
the
angry face. So obviously it wasn't a popular decision.
You could see Silva was nurturing Richarlison's form.
And it's like at Watford, it's hard to explain.
They had a new revolving door club.
Yeah.
And players as well.
Yeah.
Well, where did Igalo go? Like
he got sold to China. He's in China. So Igalo's over in China.
Oh,
they kept,
shit!
They kept
forgot about him.
But then again, they signed well though.
Yeah.
They bought Andre Gray in that, and then Okaka was he there last season?
No, he was there. Was he?
Andre Gray, he just needs to pass over his girlfriend for him.
But he's a good footballer though. He does well.
Yeah, I think he's a decent footballer. Obviously, we're all upset about a lot of people are upset with Marco Silva's
You're taking it to heart.
departure. Not necessarily. Shall I tell you why? Because he's gonna get a good job. Like regardless, like everyone sees his potential. Everyone sees how good a team can be under Marco Silva.
Who needs a job now? No one.
I don't know, but I was just thinking
Championship.
I doubt it. I doubt he'll go to the Championship. I was thinking like maybe Arsenal should look into signing a younger manager, but you never know. What's the new geezer they brought in? What's his name?
Garcia.
It is Garcia, yeah.
Used to do.
I remember when he was at Malaga in that.
That's it.
And he was in Rubin Kazan as well.
Do these clubs play out Football Manager to find these sort of managers? Like,
say that again.
Do these clubs like play Football Manager to find these sort of type of managers?
I don't know.
In terms of Watford, yes.
Yeah, fairs. Harry just had a little celebration. Obviously today, is it Arsenal Chelsea or Chelsea? Arsenal Chelsea's currently going.
Chelsea won in like 5 minutes in.
Chelsea won in 5 minutes in.
Goal disallowed.
Oh shit.
Anyway.
Adele smiling in the background.
I that.
Next we have Everton 1, West Brom 1. West Brom were winning 1-0 at half time. Early goal from Rodriguez. Niasse scoring. Niasse's proving to be like a little deadly weapon, isn't it? Hidden weapon.
Yeah.
Coming off the bench.
You feel like every manager you manage them kind of goes to themselves, I really don't want to play him. But I have to.
But then again, with that being said, he does bits when he comes on though. He's not the worst player on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Not the worst, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Tosan hasn't really. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's played 2 games.
Yeah.
But like, I thought he's a bit like there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
I think it's just him working into the team though. So
Everton have also been on a bit of a, I'm not gonna say a slump, but they haven't been like the Everton when Big Sam first came in. You know when they won like their first. But yeah, they will be fine. Next is Burnley 0, Manchester United 1. Martial FC.
I actually thought Burnley would win that or draw.
Adele.
I can't lie. When I saw the later stages, I was just like, Burnley deserved this, you know.
Yeah. Burnley
goal
looked
was
good,
peak,
you know.
though.
Yeah, Martial. But that's the thing, though. People are forgetting that Martial at the end of the day is a striker. He's obviously been modified into a winger, innit? But this guy can shoot.
He's like Mbappe.
Yeah, exactly like
that. Not as good, but still.
Yeah,
you know
exactly like that.
Same performance.
But yeah, like Adele said, I don't know, but Burnley maybe deserves something out of that. Do you want to add anything about your club? Oh wait, Harry's celebrating again.
Yeah, 1-0 again.
1-0 Chelsea.
Well, should be disallowed 3 seconds later. Anyway.
So yeah, we got the signing of Alexis Sanchez in.
Yep. Oh, we were going to talk about like transfer news and rumours, but Adele's already ruined it.
But don't go too much into it.
Yeah, no. It's looking up. We're going to win the league.
Bloody hell, you wish.
I bet you $5 right now you don't win a single trophy this season.
Comment.
Shake my hand if you're a big man. If you're a big man, shake my hand.
Next fixture.
You're not roping me into this one.
Shush, you lot leave that because Adele's not going to bet shit. Adele's got no money to bet.
Yeah, I know.
Leave me alone, man's a baller.
Anyway.
Arsenal 4, Crystal Palace 1. Arsenal proving that they don't need Sanchez,
that was
innit?
4 minutes of slaughter though.
Bro, they were like, fuck Sanchez, we could do this.
That was Palace's shitness though. Come on, let's be real.
Yeah, but that was one of the, like, obviously we saw Palace really shit at the beginning of the season, but that was trash, innit? Monreal, Alex Iwobi, Koscielny, Lacazette.
The team was dead.
Milivojevic scored.
I like him. He's a solid player.
Yeah,
he does get you. He's coming my fantasy team. This man gets points.
Yeah, and he's the designated penalty taker as well.
Yep.
So if they win the pen,
captain too.
So yeah, we don't really need to talk about much. Obviously, Adele's already mentioned that they've lost Alexis Sanchez, but yeah, you never know. Mkhitaryan coming in, possibly.
I actually forgot he was the same age. Basically, Arsenal got bumped.
Do you think?
I think now, yeah. I didn't actually realise it was the same age, but we'll get onto that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
And
this was the final fixture of the Saturday. Manchester City 3, Newcastle 1. Aguero scoring a hat-trick. Jacob Murphy scoring Newcastle's goal. Not much to say.
His goal was nice.
Yeah. We don't really have to say anything. My only point is Man City should be gutted and never got a clean sheet. against a team like Newcastle. And secondly, I think Aguero's just reinstated like that he is Mr. Manchester City. Like
Well, he always has been.
he needs a statue. Like if City were as quick to pull the trigger as Arsenal are to make his statues, then yeah, he'd have one already. But yeah, let's go over to the Sunday. There was obviously only one fixture. Some people I've spoken to say this game was absolutely horrible. Southampton won, Tottenham won. Sanchez own goal. I'm not really liking the way Sanchez is playing.
But I'm hearing different people saying. I mean, obviously I don't agree with this. But I've heard Tottenham fans and other people and outsiders say, "Oh, he's been one of the signs of the season."
I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that
because he converted into a back three. But I'm thinking,
I don't know. That's a bit of a push, like especially for someone like I pride myself in watching a lot of football. This Sanchez kid has. I saw him play for. Was it Ajax? It was Ajax, isn't it? When he was at Ajax, especially in like his Europa League campaign.
Him and De Ligt.
Yeah, looked good. But who would you say was the better out of the two, though?
Well, De Ligt. But
exactly.
But De Ligt's gonna be, the new Sergio Ramos of Real Madrid as of now.
Yeah.
If he carries on, because he's a level above every other defender.
Yeah.
Sanchez is one of those Is he Colombian? I think he's Colombian.
Yes, I think he might be. Yeah.
One of those Colombian attack. You know what I mean? Mistakes. Yeah. David Luiz. There you go.
Yeah.
He's like that.
By the way, guys, it was Hazard that scored the goal.
Lovely.
Remember I was saying that false nine against Arsenal will work. Yeah, but anyway, so it was a Sanchez own goal, and then Harry Kane, the usual suspect, getting a goal.
He's been a bit. I mean, he's getting goals, but not.
Quick question, guys. I want a response from both of you. Will Spurs get top 4?
No.
Wow.
No.
That was quick.
No.
Bearing in mind, it's Liverpool.
How it is
now.
No,
it's going to be like the usual 4. Well, I'd say usual.
How it is now is how's it going to stay?
Yeah. Okay.
The second, third, and fourth might change around, but that's it.
Yeah.
Unless Liverpool have a meltdown, which they could actually.
Yeah.
Arsenal, Tottenham, I don't think are going to get it. I think Arsenal will finish 6th.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Not 5th.
Fucking up.
Yeah, no, I've got no thing. Unless they sign Aubameyang.
I was going to say, do you think the potential transfer of Aubameyang to Arsenal will that change anything? Because the thing is, yeah, Lacazette is. This may sound mad, but Lacazette is more prolific than Aubameyang. As a striker, he's more prolific. Aubameyang needs a lot of opportunities to score.
What?
Arsenal, fair enough, they create a lot. I just don't know if Aubameyang's the answer, if that makes any sense.
If you look at his stat, don't be wrong, Germany's quite similar to the Premier League in terms of the style of play.
Yeah.
So, but you could say, look at his stats, though.
I know.
He's got more goals. I think he might have more goals than Lewy, or might be close enough anyway. He's 1 or 2.
He finished top goal scorer last season.
His assist and goal tally is very. It's like it's nearly a goal. It's like 15 games this
season. And it's not even that. Like
goals.
The potential link up between Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang again might prove like
you got
special, isn't it?
Bama right, Lacazette you could put him left maybe. Push him left. I don't know.
Wenger puts strikers anywhere anyway, so God knows. So obviously the Monday, 22nd of January, probably like the craziest like scoreline. I don't think anyone predicted this, but Swansea 1, Liverpool 0.
I went pub for it and I enjoyed it every minute.
Alfie Mawson with the goal.
It was a shit tap-in though. Like, proper scuffle where they nicked it.
However, did you see what Carlos Carvajal said after
the game?
Him
already.
He was like, we analyse the team, something, like, if you have a Formula 1 car in London traffic.
At
like,
4 p.m.
Yeah, at 4 p.m. It's not going anywhere. And he obviously adopted that into, like, the match, the football. Oh, shit, Arsenal have scored.
I know.
That's a bit of a bummer.
I know.
But yeah, I hope Swansea stay up, innit? I think they're a cool club, innit? They're just nice to have.
I think this will be the year we see about 6 teams battle it out for 3 spots.
Yeah,
Normally it's 4, possibly 5.
Do you think the Premier League should like maybe adopt that whole like German thing where like the person from like first in the
whoever finishes third?
No,
completely against that.
Cool.
Completely against that. It's fun, but I don't like that because then a shit team can get away with it.
Yeah. Quickly before we go on to football around Europe, I want to get the league table up because we haven't seen it in a while. I just want people to kind of see like where everyone stands at the moment. If I can get it up. So yeah, as you look, whoop, is there a goal?
No.
You know when you hear alerts, you just got to jump up a bit. But yeah, quickly. So obviously we've got Man City first, United 53 points, Chelsea 50 points, Liverpool 47.
Them losing though gives each team above them some breathing space. Man United got the most, and we're like, okay, cool, we can.
But this is how crazy it is. So from second all the way down to Arsenal at 6th, we've got United 53, Chelsea 50, Liverpool 47, Spurs 45, and Arsenal 42.
It's Rudiger and goal, by the way.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So like everyone's close, but like do you know what I mean? Like, kind of thing. So, for example,
Arsenal quite off the tally though.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, 4 or 5 good run of games, 4 or 5 wins will potentially see them crawling up. So, for example, you got Spurs next. You don't enjoy playing Spurs like in recent times. Do you know what I mean? So it's like,
I want to say something outrageous, but I'm holding it.
Go on.
No, I'm holding it. It's fine.
Well,
it's like Liverpool, the only team I can see doing Liverpool.
Yeah.
Chelsea and United don't really.
I think we're going to obliterate Tottenham.
Do you think?
That's an obliterate. That's a.
I just know Kane's scoring against you lot. 100% Kane scoring. But yeah, cool. Let me just carry on. So we got Leicester 7th, Burnley at 8th, Everton 9th, and Watford 10. This is another reason why
10 through 20 is close.
Yeah, and it's not even that. Think of it like this, yeah. So obviously we've got. So yes, as you said, 10 from 20. So 10th. So I'm gonna say the points as well. So Watford's 10th with 26th, West Ham 26th. 26, sorry. Bournemouth 25, Crystal Palace 25, Huddersfield 24, Newcastle 23, Brighton and Hove Albion 23, Stoke City 23, and then the 18, 19, 20 is Southampton 22, West Brom 20, Swansea City 20.
See, 6 points. See, it's a bit mad, isn't it?
So like the Premier League is just looking like.
But you're gonna see like maybe Stoke and let's say Stoke and Watford just shoot off a bit again.
Yeah.
So there'll be like 4 sections in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Top 4. Well, sorry, 5 winners, top 4, Europa League, the Everton area, and then it's the easy survivalists, and then the relegation battle this year.
Yeah,
it's quite interesting.
It is. That's what I was saying. Like,
I hope it goes down to the last day though. Do you know what I mean? Like 5 teams could go down the last day.
Yeah.
I'd love that. It makes us so exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, like this is going to be crazy. Like, even though the Premier League's done, there's still so much to play for. From like Champions League spots to Europa League spots to like relegation. It's all crazy. But yeah, Premier League roundup complete. Do you not want to add anything? Any funny things? Any bad things?
Nothing off the mind.
Nothing. Adele had like this screeching comment he wanted to say, but he kept it in like a Facio.
You know what? Alexis hat-trick.
Forget it. Let's.
I'm going to bed.
Adele's outrageous comments.
I'm off to bed.
But yeah, cool. So we haven't done this in a while, but you know how much we enjoy football around Europe. Some people do, some people don't. So we're gonna fly through like the top 4, top 5 leagues, and we're just gonna go through the results, check the standings, and yeah, all good.
All good.
So yeah, so let's start with France. Ligue 1, Caen 0, Marseille 2. Marseille doing good. Caen, Cayenne, whatever. Cayenne Pepper, you don't know. Harry Yoti Nantes losing 1-0 to Bordeaux.
It's like not like Everton. They've got their own little section in the table.
Yeah.
The rest of them are too high up to catch. So they're where they are though. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Just outside.
Troyes 1, Lille 0. Lille having a shocking season. Do you not remember when Hazard was at Lille and like they won the league and then they were like the top team in France and now they're just slacking.
Montpellier
so who's
won
this?
the league.
Lille.
Yeah.
Well, prior to PSG's dominance from 2010 onward, 2012 onwards.
2012, I think.
2012 onwards, there was a different winner for about 5 years.
Yeah.
Montpellier won and
Giroud, that's what merited his transfer to Arsenal. Strasbourg 3, Dijon 2, like your team Montpellier 2, Toulouse
Dijon
1.
are shit, fam. They lost 8-0 the other day.
The mustard, fam.
I watched that game. The goals just kept on going.
Did you see how peak Neymar was that game, fam?
Yeah. He's a cunt.
Yeah.
Stopped in Cavani. Nah, seriously. If I was the PSG, I like the PSG fans. They booed him. I got full respect for that. I don't give a shit if you worth.
There is a lot of like bickering at the club.
It does show though their history though that Cavani could be a top goal scorer. In the club.
He is the top goal scorer.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Quickly, I don't know if you lot know, but like for example,
I swear that applies to bare clubs though.
Yeah, it does. What was I gonna say? Yeah, there's a big like split in the change room. Apparently, all the Brazilian players are not too happy with the Uruguayan and Argentinian players because
that's some racial tension.
Because they came like later from like holiday or something, and then like Cavani got a few games banned, and Pastore got a larger ban. But bare politics.
You got to remember though, PSG was created in 1970. Adele, you know what I mean?
Okay.
They're not an old club.
Yeah, they're not an old club. Exactly.
I've never been a big club until probably the takeover.
Ibrahimovic is kind of what cemented.
They're only known for Ronaldinho, making him, and when they were a shit.
And to be fair, Pauletta as well. Pauletta was like.
But besides that, they were like a mediocre French team, nothing special, never won the league.
Yeah, no, Lyon used to be the team.
Lyon, Marseille.
But before Lyon won it 7 times in a row.
Yeah, Juninho, fam.
They'd never actually won the title before.
I know.
Which is mad. So the French league is fucked up, fam, but I like it until
Juninho, fam. Every free kick was a mad thing.
Rennes 1, Angers 0. Amiens 3, Guingamp 1,
That's a bit.
Nice 1, Saint Etienne 0. Speaking of Nice, and kind of because I might forget this, apparently Juventus have a contract for Balotelli, ready for him. He's going to leave in the summer for free.
Who's leaving? Mandzukic or what?
I think it'll be Dybala.
Do you know
because
how
there's a
good
lot.
Balotelli is though?
I know, but there's a lot of politics between.
I
the
think
club
he's
and
underrated.
Dybala
People
and
just go, "No, he's a
who Balotelli.
His past is
Bro, I'd take Balotelli at Chelsea,
I wouldn't.
but I don't think the club's willing to take that risk. If they don't like to sign older players, imagine signing a player like
he's
Balotelli.
24, it'll be 25 sometime.
He's probably trying to shoot Abramovich with a sniper from the other
With
side
a
of the
firework,
stadium.
you were meant to say firework, bro.
I'm going back to Italian league.
Come
and
on,
just
man.
Pop off, fam.
Yeah,
And you just start laughing like.
But yeah, Nice 1, Saint Etienne 0. If I'm not mistaken, it was Balotelli that scored. No, it wasn't. It was Cyprian. My bad. Monaco 3, Metz 1. And then the best flipping result, Lyon 2, PSG 1.
Do you know who's wavy in that Leon side? The Fekir.
Oh, Fekir, yeah. But everyone wants him in the Prem.
Did you
Everyone's
see all
looking
the
to sign him.
goals though?
He's top goal scorer in their
Yeah,
team.
no, Memphis as well. Memphis is
Memphis,
casual.
did you see his goal?
Yeah,
The
way.
player
Memphis
was like,
is goal.
fuck this, fam. And
Boy!
top corner.
Boy! But yeah, Paris did get a red card.
He
but
really did
Leon,
fish.
Leon is still, I preferred Leon's play to thing. But anyway, yeah.
Well, they've lost twice now, no?
Yeah.
PSG.
So yeah, quickly let's run through the table. PSG top 56 points, and then Lyon second 48, Marseille 47, Monaco 46, and then like you have Nantes and Nice
Basically-
fifth and sixth,
Basically,
34
forget
points.
the rest there now.
Yeah,
Move
and
on.
it's just pretty much
Just trash.
quickly, just so like you can have a perspective. These are big French clubs. So Saint Etienne 16th out of 20 teams.
Yeah.
This is a massive, and Lille, if I can find them, are 18th.
Yeah, but Montpellier nearly got relegated last year,
Yeah.
and now they're like mid-table.
Seventh, yeah, they're seventh. So
Yeah.
like just to think like that, massive French clubs with a lot of history are not keeping up with the times. Could be financially, could be like recruitment, God knows. But anyways, let's fly over to Spain. Quick things: Getafe 2, Bilbao 2, Sevilla 3, Espanyol 0, Atletico Madrid 1 against like the Spain's like
Coupon busters.
bogey team Girona. Girona is basically Manchester City 2.0 though. Let me just say that, innit?
Not as bad as Oh, what's the? Don't they have another team?
I don't know.
Am I
They have
lying?
Bear.
I
They
might
have
be
one in
lying.
America because they're owned by the City Group, innit? And
Well,
it's
yeah,
just
no, they are
Bear
Melbourne
teams,
City. They're
yeah.
in New York City FC.
They got
Yeah.
Girona, yeah. So
Oh, they got
maybe it is
Melbourne
Girona.
as well.
Yeah, no, I said that.
you just said that, bro. If you weren't like half dead, you'd listen to what you say.
I have.
But anyways, yeah, Villarreal 2, Levante 1, Las Palmas 2, Valencia 1, Alaves 2, Leganes 2. This is so weird because the Spanish league has like nearly no goals in it. But Real Madrid bouncing back
It's a shit league.
7-1 against Deportivo. Ronaldo getting back on the score sheet, also getting like a boot to the face.
That looked.
Do you not see when he was like looking at the
yeah,
guy's
yeah,
phone?
Yeah,
Like
it looked peak, you know.
it was a peak
He
hit.
got opened up like a.
His face is his product, isn't it?
Yeah,
He's thinking,
he owns all of his image rights as well, isn't it?
He's thinking, how much have I just lost for that?
Yeah. He's probably got. Do you think he insured his face?
Probably.
I know his legs are insured, but that's so mad. We're talking about.
Imagine sawing off one of his legs and holding it captive.
I don't think it works like that.
I mean, you can't put it back on,
Yeah.
so it kind of loses.
You can-
money.
yeah,
he,
it
gets,
loses
he, gets a,
money.
he gets a
It's
payout.
like it's like
Go
buying
on.
a car brand new from the dealership. As soon as you drive it, it's gone, bro. Celta Vigo 2, Real Sociedad 1, Barcelona dicking Real Betis 5-0, and I'm pretty sure these were all second half goals. So Chelsea beware. Eibar 1, Malaga 1. Let's quickly run through the standings. Any guesses on who's first? I'm pretty sure it's
Barcelona.
Valencia. I'm joking. Barcelona top with 54 points. Madrid second, 43. Valencia 40. Real Madrid 35. So there's like
They're
a
really,
massive...
just dropping off.
There's
They could actually finish like third or fourth this season. I think third, personally. I think Atletico.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they say fourth. I'm not gonna lie to you, fam.
You wouldn't be surprised.
Nah.
That's-
Villarreal 34, Sevilla 32, Celta Vigo 28, and Eibar 28. Eibar doing pretty well, but yeah, it's just really close. When you get to like 7th and 10th, it's like 28, 20, 27 points.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's not really much to talk about except for Malaga being rock bottom. Yeah, mad. Anyways, next country is Germany. Some decent fixtures to be fair. Hertha 1, Dortmund 1. Dortmund's still struggling to like be... How am I going to put this? They're struggling to cement themselves as one of the bigger teams in the Bundesliga. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're a team, like, behind Bayern Munich, they should be winning the majority of the games.
But the Bundesliga is kind of like the Serie A. There's about, besides the winners, there's
Yeah.
about 5 good teams.
Yeah, I know.
I
And
like
if
League,
that's the thing, though. If Bayern Munich wasn't in that league, like, anyone can win it.
Mostly Dortmund, you'd say, but like
Not in recent time,
No,
not in
yeah,
the
I was
recent
gonna say,
2
not in
years
recent,
or whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, Freiburg 2, Leipzig 1. Don't know what's happening with Leipzig. Hoffenheim 1, by Leverkusen 4. Bailey's outrageous backheel goal. I don't know if you lot saw this.
He's peak fam. That's what I got to say.
Best Jamaican ever already at this point.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
calling anyway. But yeah, Eintracht Frankfurt 3, Wolfsburg 1.
Okay.
Mainz 3, Stuttgart 2. Mönchengladbach 2, Augsburg 0. Köln 2, Hamburger 0. Bayern Munich 4, Werder Bremer 2.
Yeah, I think conceding 2 goals when Neuer's away is not that bad.
And Schalke 1, Hanover 1. Quickly run through the standings. Bayern Munich top with 47 points. And then it's like second place has 31 points.
Mm-hmm.
That's Bayer Leverkusen. In fact, Bayer, Schalke, Leipzig and Mönchengladbach share 31 points.
Okay.
So that's from
Tight.
second to 6 shared. Second to 5 shared. And then Dortmund and Frankfurt 6th and 7th with 30 points. So it's still all so close. And then next you've got like Augsburg, Hoffenheim, Hanover with 27 points.
Okay.
Herford's 11th with 25. This is a Europa League team, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a bit weird for them to be 11th, but Freiburg 23, and then 13th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 20 points, and then the bottom 3 is 12, 15, and 16 points. So although there's like a link between like the teams, where it's like they're so close together in a certain part of the table, the last 3 are doing shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you wouldn't be surprised if they're all like relegation, like very, very strong relegation candidates. If you know what I mean. But yeah, Bundesliga done.
Yay.
Over now to the Serie A.
I don't know how entertaining it's been this week though.
You know what it is, yeah? Serie A's been alright in it. There's been a couple standout games, but like for example, a team you're used to seeing score a lot of goals, like Napoli.
Yeah.
Only won by 1-0 against Atalanta. Do you know what I mean? Crotone beating Verona 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
Sassuolo Torino 1-1. Lazio emphatic win against Chievo 5-1. Sampdoria 3, Fiorentina 1. Fiorentina losing is a bit.
They're both teams to scores though.
The thing is with Italy in particular, there's a lot of goals.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like for someone that enjoys betting like yourself,
It could be a possibility to
do you know what I mean? Like you should look into that. But Bologna 3, Benevento 0.
Yep.
Udinese 1, Spal 1. AC Milan 2, Cagliari 1. 2 red cards.
Yeah.
Crazy. Inter Milan 1, Roma 1. Inter scoring like proper late. And Monday night victory for Juventus 1-0.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like
So Juventus are still dominating that league.
pretty much they're at that point now where they're only 1 point away from Napoli. Yes, they are.
Napoli's still top. Wow, okay.
So Napoli 54 points, Juventus 53, and then it's just like Lazio, Inter Milan 43 points, Roma 40 points, Sampdoria 6th for 33, and it's just like pretty. There's nothing really to.
It's not nothing.
speak
Yeah.
on. Do you know what I mean? Like Quagliarella.
Can't say his name. Sampdoria, 20
Yeah.
starts, 16 goals.
Yeah.
Best ever tally. He's 34 years old.
Yeah.
Every Italian's like fine wine fam.
That's the thing though. Like one of my favorite strikers, Di Natale. He only started like performing when he got into his 30s.
He's one of the best strikers in the.
Do you know what I mean?
Serie A.
So, but yeah, just a quick note. Inter Milan, a team who are like on the top for so long, they've now dropped down to 4th. AC Milan 7th, Fiorentina 11th, and the Benevento rock bottom 7 points. But they have been racking some points.
And they're the type of club to go on like financial ruin.
But yeah, I don't know if you don't want to add anything about Italy, but personally, I've mentioned this before. This is one of my.
Juventus will win it again.
I hope not. Just for Napoli ain't as strong as they were last year. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised.
I hope not, but guess what?
Yeah.
They will.
Cool.
Same with the Bundesliga, Bayern Munich.
Now, the last league that we're going to speak about, my favourite league. Well, it's not my favourite league, but it's my native league.
What, League 2?
Oh shit! Is that how you're moving? Yeah.
There's only about 3 teams to worry about. Just don't talk about the other
And they're
results.
not important outside of Portugal either.
Agreed.
Well, they are actually, because Benfica is one of like the biggest clubs in Europe.
Meh.
Porto's like a big club. Sporting is a big club, but they had a rocky patch. They're coming back on top. Sporting Porto today in the league, in the cup, by the way. I don't know how much you lot care about that, but anyways,
No one cares about that.
Stubble 1, Sporting 1. Shit result. Bearing in mind, Porto beat Tondela 1-0. Marítimo Bolonenses 0-0. Benfica 3-0 against Chavez.
Look at the teams they're playing.
Braga 2, Portimonense 1. Ferenc 1, Moreirense 0. Aves 0, Passos Ferreira 2.
Oh.
Real Ave 2, Boavista 0. And Guimarães 3, Estoril 1. Just a quick insight into the league. Porto top, 48 points. Sporting second, 47 points. Benfica third, 46 points. So it's like a proper race. It's intense, isn't it? This is crazy, fam.
Who's getting relegated?
Fucking hell, the relegated teams. Estoril, Setúbal.
That's why it's only one team that go down.
I think it's 2.
Is it 2?
I think it's 2 because it's 18 teams in the league.
I mean, if we're talking about Portugal, go Russia, fam.
Fuck Russia. I ain't fucking talking about Russia, bro. It's so bad, yeah. Portuguese TV only play like one Russian game every 2 weeks, fam.
Let's go to Malta.
Because you just said it's Portuguese TV, fam.
Portuguese, but they play every other big thing, fam. They ain't fucking playing Russia, bro. They only play when like the 2 big teams play against each other, fam.
Like Zenit and Cisco.
And to be fair, they play the Chinese league more often than they play the Russian league.
More entertainment now, though.
But yeah, it is true.
What about the Greek league?
Bruv, the Greek
I just want to see Nazi
trash.
salute.
Yeah.
Bruv, the Greek league is so shit. But bruv, the Greek league is trash. You know, I watched AEK play in the Europa League. It was the worst game.
They're
of
one of the most racist teams.
Bro, it was one of the worst games I ever saw in my life. But it is what it is.
What is
Anyways, guys, we've passports have all been we've passed passport control except for Adele. Adele got stuck in Portugal.
Yay.
But yeah, anyways, let's talk about UEFA Nations League. Today was the draw. To give you lot a little bit of insight for anyone that doesn't know, I don't want to get anything like fucked up, but here it is. Give me a second, bear with me. So,
Revamp.
UEFA's bold new competition aims to replace a large portion of friendlies with more competitive fixtures against similarly ranked teams. Understood?
Throw up a juicy tie, though, isn't it?
Yeah. The system will also offer an alternative route into the European Championship, beginning with Euro 2020.
That's the joke, Euros, you know. No host country, it's everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
I like that, though, but then they fucked up because, like...
It's the travelling that's going to be a bit difficult, isn't it?
They fucked up, though, because the final, semi-final, and a couple of the group games are at
It's
Wembley.
the most experimental Euros, I'd say.
I like it, though, because it's like Europe together.
Yeah. Teams who finish top of their groups in League A will compete at the Nations League finals next year, while countries can also be promoted and relegated depending on the final standings. So at the end of the day, it's just a more competitive...
Just entertaining at the bottom group was like with
Yeah.
all those Andorra, Liechtenstein,
Exactly. So,
Gibraltar, Dallas.
here's the draw. So matches begin in September 2018.
Mm.
We have League A. So this is the top of the top. You've got 4 groups in each league, yeah? So League A, Group 1, Netherlands, France, Germany. That's crazy. Straight away, that's mad.
Some sexy games.
Group 2, Iceland, Switzerland, Belgium.
Think about it, that's a balanced group.
Very balanced. Group 3, Poland, Italy, Portugal. And Group 4, Croatia, England, Spain.
Basically, England got the L.
If you don't remember as well with England, Croatia was the reason they never made it into those Euros.
2008.
It was 3-2 or something.
2008.
Wasn't it?
Mm.
But yeah, League B, Group 1 is Czech Republic, Ukraine, Slovakia.
Balanced.
Group 2, Estonia, Sweden, Russia. Nothing.
But it's kind of geography as well, isn't it?
Yeah. But obviously you can go up and down. So for example, if Czech Republic.
Like England are
Yeah.
the only one there that isn't really geography based because obviously Spain's a bit further south.
Exactly.
Whereas then Netherlands, Germany, and France, they're neighbours.
Yeah. So like for example, Portugal and Italy's alright. Poland's just a little bit more of a stretch. But yeah, Group 3, Northern Ireland, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Austria. Group 4, Denmark, Republic of Ireland, Wales.
More banter
Wow, Wales and Republic of Ireland are in League B.
again.
Interesting. This is crazy. So League C, Group 1 is Israel, Albania, Scotland. They don't have a 4th member in their group. I don't know how that works or what's going to happen.
Israel, Albania, Scotland. That's literally the longest fucking route. Like literally,
That's what they got drawn, innit?
That's peak. Fact.
Obviously you are Scottish.
Scotland?
How do you see like Scotland performing in this group?
Bottom.
I'm not gonna lie, you're not favourites.
Bottom.
Do you think you'll be
Actually,
bottom?
Albania. Yeah, bottom.
Does Kenny Miller still play for you lot?
Probably. I don't even. Like
Hey, that was funny.
Hey, when it comes to international football, yeah, I'm Italian, yeah.
But alright,
Oh, what, Charlie Adam?
Man's Giuseppe, fam.
I'm gonna ask you a question after this, but let's just finish the groups quickly. Group 2, Estonia, Finland, Greece, Hungary. Nothing to say. Group 3, Cyprus, Bulgaria, Norway, Slovenia.
And these are mad, fam.
Yeah,
These are the
obviously.
next teams.
Group 4, you should wait until Group League D then. Group 4, Lithuania, Montenegro, Serbia, Romania.
Serbia was.
Wait, Serbia and Montenegro are in the same group?
Yeah.
Fam, there's gonna be like the Balkans
Bro.
war all over again.
And then League D. So listen to these teams, yeah. Group 1, Andorra, Kazakhstan, Latvia, Georgia
I don't understand how Kazakhstan
is in.
is in Europe.
I know, but
There's
So
Kosovo in this.
But then again,
bro, yeah, they are.
but then again,
Yeah, they would be because they're UEFA affiliated.
Yeah, I know. Group 2, Rod. If San Marino make it any way above League D, I'll be surprised, innit? Group 2, San Marino, Moldova, Luxembourg, Belarus.
Imagine them at Euros.
That's some easy wins, isn't it? Group 3, Kosovo, Malta, Faroe Islands, Azerbaijan.
I think these like the shit groups would be jokes, you know.
They're gonna be. I think it'll just be mad.
So
The
goals.
Albanians will be wearing half and half shirts.
It's a betting man's wet dream, fam.
Yeah. Group 4, Gibraltar, Liechtenstein, Armenia, Macedonia. So that's all the groups done. Here's my question to you lot: is this? You've both stated how much you're not big fans of the international break, correct? Will this make your international break experience a little bit better?
I'm
When
sure
it comes to betting, maybe.
I'm sure it would, but overall, I just don't really like international breaks. Even when it's for getting qualifying for the World Cup, when there's actually something to play for.
Yeah.
It's just boring. But then the thing is, I love the Euros and the World Cup, so that's an issue in it. It will make it a little more interesting for overall, but in general, it's still going to be boring.
Okay, Adele, anything you want to say? Except for betting, because I
Yeah,
know you're
exactly,
addicted. But
Betterware.co.uk, guys. get it in check.
bro, but you don't follow your own flipping.
Once you lose the fun, stop betting.
How many times have you lost the funds, Adele?
You don't listen to that rule, do you?
Adele, how many times have you lost the funds, bro?
No, the fun.
Oh, the funds. Sorry.
Also,
Have you
how
lost-
many times do you lose the funds?
How many times do you lose the funds, though? That's what I really want to know.
If I could count since the age of 18 how much money I've lost,
Nah,
they
let's
put me into chronic depression.
Just don't speak your financial on the way.
Quick side note, guys. Today there will not be an Adele's weekend bet. Adele, what's your reason why?
It's FA Cup weekend, anything can happen.
And if FA Cup weekend.
Isn't that?
All right, guys. We get to the fun bit of the show. Transfer news and rumours.
Right, I've got one for you guys.
However, I want to go first before I forget. Can I do that, Adele?
Yeah, go on.
City to swap Aguero for Griezmann.
No,
That's crazy,
Bullshit.
innit?
no,
That's intense.
no,
Well,
never.
Okay,
No.
that was a quick go on, Adele. Your one.
I'm hearing Sturridge
Correct.
to Inter Milan.
Yes, we spoke about
I
that.
don't
Either
know.
Inter or Sevilla.
I don't know he'd be playing right wing. He wouldn't be playing
I
striker.
think he'd be better off going to Sevilla personally.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And plus, he looks like he likes the little Spanish things and that, innit? He's got that little vibe and that. He might enjoy himself more out there than fucking going to Italy.
Laporte to Man City.
But, how much? So how do I say this? This has been coming for a long time.
But
right now.
Laporte was hunted for over 2 years ago. No one signed him. He's just kind of dropped off the radar a bit.
Yeah. I wanted to. Laporte. What was the bid? Do you remember how much they were looking at?
50 to 60. No,
Jesus.
65 million buyout
Jesus
euros.
fucking
Not
Christ.
that expensive considering he's supposed to be still up there with the, tippy toppy, up and coming centre backs, isn't it?
Yeah. An obvious one for me and you, Harry. Dzeko and Emerson.
Well, that's supposedly done,
Yes.
except for contracts,
Correct.
and it's a bargain at 44 million pounds, 50 million euros plus 10 million add-ons. At this current climate, I'm not complaining.
I don't know, Adele. Would you fear Chelsea a little bit more if they signed Dzeko?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna chat shit.
You won't
to
lie though, because
No, because you know what it is? As a player, I really rate him.
Yeah.
Imagine, we're 1-1 with like whoever.
Yeah.
Morata obviously is the guy. He scored a goal, but then obviously we're kind of trying to break down the defence.
Yeah.
You're being on Dzeko. He's a fucking lanky cunt.
Right, cool. One thing I've got to say, though, with Chelsea, what do you guys think of Conte saying you guys can't compete with the Giants spending?
Okay.
I mean, it's fair for him to say. When
Do
the
you
ball
wanna
hasn't backed
go
him.
first or? It's completely up to you because I got something to say in it.
Alright, I mean, I said.
Because you know how me and Conte are friends and I text him
Yeah,
and shit.
cool.
But
I think it's fair for him to say because the board actually hasn't really backed him till they backed him a little bit, and a little bit again.
Do you know what the
Do you think this is an excuse for him to just duck out and go PSG?
No, but here's the thing. Why is he selling all, like, you know, Batshuayi, who's young, well, not selling, but loaning him out, bringing Dzeko, you know what I mean? He's here to stay, in my opinion. However, it's him kind of saying to the board, this summer, I want you to give me money. In terms of that, Liverpool and Arsenal spent more than us in the last transfer window. So I guess he's not wrong, I guess.
Here's my question to you, Harry. Do you know why supposedly Chelsea ain't dishing out the money?
Oh, yeah. Well, it'd be potentially down to the new stadium.
Exactly.
But
and also, there's another reason. I don't know I think I've spoken to you about it. Apparently, a lot of Abramovich money is Putin's money, innit? And like, if Putin needs that like quick cash and Abramovich ain't got it, it might be a little bit of a
Putin gets from the taxpayer.
But I don't know, innit? We're not a politics show, innit? Unfortunately, but yeah. So yeah, overall, I'm assuming you're quite happy with the transfer.
Yeah, I am.
Obviously,
I just say a winger on top.
Yeah, obviously Chelsea have a bit of an issue with like signing people of age, but then again, like he's one of the better strikers in Europe.
He's turned into fine wine.
Yeah, he's one of the better strikers in Europe, isn't it? And he's got Premier League experience.
He's not doing too well this season. He's got 9 goals, but he's still Roma's leading scorer. That's Roma not doing so as well, but still.
Yeah.
I'd hope he'd do well because that's a lot of money.
Yeah. One from Calcio Mercato. Man United joining the Kovacic race.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you really care for him, if you really need him.
Sorry, Kovacic. He used to be my favourite player.
I still think he's amazing.
He's a fucking baller.
But
I just don't.
He needs to seek a move though, innit?
He needs playing time.
Yeah, he needs playing time. Yeah, though. I don't know what you think of him, but it is your club that's linked with him, so. Midfield's always been a weird one for your club, innit?
Yeah, definitely so.
So
maybe. Well.
Liverpool considering Rondon. I don't know how much truth there is in that, but
I don't know. If Sturridge goes, they'll sell. I think they'll sell Ings and Sturridge this summer. Yeah. I think they'll bring in like a big fucker, or they'll bring back Origi, and then they'll sign someone like Rondon, but not Rondon.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you who though, because knowing Liverpool, they'll sign someone fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then it might work or not.
And then obviously like one of the bigger headlines as of late is Arsenal's bid for Aubameyang. Apparently they're going to raise it to 51 million now.
But they supposedly
50.9 projected.
They supposedly Dortmund are saying 60 plus.
Yeah. Do you know what it is as well?
Though, imagine Lacazette, Aubameyang, Mkhitaryan, and Ozil. Well, that sounds quite nice.
Yeah.
However, knowing Arsenal, which won't work.
For a player who doesn't want to play for Dortmund anymore, do you not think they should just cash in?
Yeah, but also...
he's getting a bit old now, isn't he?
He's only moving to... He's 28 as well. So he's 28.
Yeah.
He's only moving to Arsenal, though, to get his dream move to Real Madrid. to get his dream...
Yeah, he just wants to play for Real Madrid.
The thing is, though, he's missing out on Champions League football.
Yeah.
Like, a Real Madrid... If I was Real Madrid, I'd have that money.
Yeah.
Just come out and say...
And it's not even that, like... Do you not think if Real Madrid wanted him, they would have signed him already? Especially with Benzema under.
And then they linked with him last summer.
Yeah, something like that. So they obviously don't want him.
To be fair, they played against him, so they saw firsthand what he could do. So
yeah,
he's a bags man, but it's just like, you know.
His one like non-Premier League affiliated Roma open Carrasco talks. They're seeking a loan deal with a permanent at the end.
Carrasco, the Atletico Madrid winger, doesn't he play?
No, because he had like a massive spat with Simeone, innit?
See, I didn't know that, so that makes sense to me now. Whereas if you told me that, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's a very good player.
Indeed. Mascherano obviously leaving Barcelona.
For China, fam.
China.
He's doing a Tevez.
Shabai.
Yeah, but you were close. I think they're called what are they called?
Shabai Fortune.
No, Habai China Fortune.
Habai China Fortune, yeah.
Fucking hell. Bloody hell. Sorry. Newcastle prepared to break the transfer record to sign Feyenoord striker Nikolai Jorgensen.
Who were they? They were linked with someone else.
They were...
Newcastle would love the Dutch, innit?
They do that. Or French.
That's their little thing, though, isn't it? They like to...
I can't remember who the player was, but them and Stoke were looking to sign someone quite big. And that is pissing me off. I can't remember. Because I read it earlier, like an hour ago.
I had one... and quickly... before we close off this segment, Johnny Evans. Apparently Arsenal are looking to sign him now.
Future Ballon d'Or winner.
Can we talk about this quickly
Well,
for a
it's
bit?
funny how
Why does everyone want Johnny Evans at this point?
solid English defender.
He banged a mad George spell, fam.
That helps, obviously.
I think he'll be a good signing for whoever gets him. Just obviously West
You know
Brom.
what it is at the end of the
If
day.
West
as well.
Brom are going to take the piss and be like, we want
He had his
30.
spells at United. to
It's
be
not even
fair.
that. He's got experience in it. Like
He's
he's
matured.
well-rounded, isn't it? Yeah.
Like,
Like,
he's
He
like a
stayed
Darren
young
Fletcher.
at United, went to West Brom to actually get
Yeah.
lots of playing time and develop. And I see he's a solid
and
centre.
it's not even that. In terms of like being a defender and moving to the correct club, West Brom are probably the most defensive club on the planet. So like, sorry, obviously Pulis is out now, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's obviously like little speculation about Bailey and like the Premier League. Alexandra apparently is United's #1 transfer target at this point. I think they're only doing that to kind of
Get Chelsea.
get Chelsea.
To
But
move it up.
anything else you lot want to add? Any transfer news? Anything?
Nothing off the top of the head.
Nope. Guys, now I'm going to propose this to you lot, and the viewers, you're getting first hand of this. Do you lot want to go through the FA Cup fixtures? Yes or no?
Only the big ones.
Only the big ones. What are you thinking, Adele? I'm giving you lot the choice. Usually
We
these
are
topics are
playing-
pre-made.
Yeovil Town on a Friday night at Hughes Park. Can we please skip?
So he's saying thing. So we're going to do the bigger fixtures, yeah?
That's it.
Have you seen the change room?
Bro, you're not a player, so it's all
You
cup.
don't
So
need to ask us who's going to win.
United Yeovil scores.
3-1 United.
I'm not going to give you a score. It's a Man United dubs, though.
What happens if you don't secure that W though?
I can't lie, you have to.
That's another L on your betting slip.
Leicester City, Peterborough. I'm only going to go through the Prem teams, whatever Prem teams
Yeah.
playing.
Ooh, Leicester 2-0.
This is what I mean, Peterborough can win.
Yeah. Can you repeat that, please?
So, yeah, this is what I mean, Peterborough can win.
Southampton, Watford.
Watford 1-0.
Adele.
I don't even care.
Brighton, Middlesbrough.
See, this is what I mean.
Middlesbrough.
But these fixtures can be dangerous, isn't it? Swansea City, Notts County.
Oh god.
I'm out.
Swansea.
Huddersfield, Birmingham.
I swear Notts County is the team with the memes.
No,
Bristol City.
Bristol City, fam.
Yeah, they're wavy.
They're ready for Premier League football.
Yeah, they're playing good football.
Wavy, fam.
West Ham, Wigan.
Wigan.
Spurs, Newport. That's like a no-brainer, isn't it? Like
No,
The worst thing is the
FA
Spurs
Cup.
Newport.
FA Cup. Where's it? The magic of the cup, innit?
Yeah,
like,
no, those are the games that play at like 12:30 Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm cool waking up for that shit.
Especially when your club's playing, innit? Like, so for example, Chelsea were playing at 1:30 against Newcastle.
I'm going to that
like
game.
oh yeah, you are, aren't you?
Oh, ticket, fam.
Um,
See, I'm an active Chelsea supporter.
yeah. Well, I work on Sundays, innit? So,
Okay.
West Ham, Wigan. Did I say that?
Yeah.
I sell my body for it.
Fucking hell, Adele. Liverpool, West Brom. Can we see an upset potentially?
Yeah, I can see an upset.
Chelsea, Newcastle.
Chelsea 10-0.
Fucking hell. Chelsea are playing at home, so it's not
I
impossible.
need Chelsea to win because then Morata can hopefully play and get some confidence.
Yeah. And finally, Cardiff City, Man City.
I don't care.
I want Cardiff to win.
Yeah, but will they win?
Yeah.
Oh shit! That came out of his mouth, not mine.
Replay.
But anyways, guys, unless you don't have anything else to add, we have reached the end of the show.
It's a quick one this week.
It is a very quick one, mainly because there wasn't much news to talk about.
No.
But we're here regardless. Anything footballing wise you want to add? Adele, anything about your STIs?
Nope.
I cut it off quick.
But yeah, guys, thank you for listening. Adele,
#SeasonsPod. At us on the Twitter @SeasonsPod. And yeah, we out for another week. But
peace, guys.